In this video, we're going to talk about solving a system of equations by using the method substitution. Substitution gets its name because we are going to substitute an equation into another equation. And let me show you how that works. First thing we do is we want to find a lonely variable. If you look at your x's and your y's, the lonely variable is going to be the variable that does not have a number in front of it. So, if you notice, we do have this x right here. What you want to do is you want to get that variable alone. So we're going to solve for the lonely variable. If you pick the number or the variable that doesn't have a number in front, you can do this first step in one step. You can solve for x in one step by subtracting 3y from both sides. Those cancel, leaving us with x equals negative 3y plus 5. Alright, so we solved for the lonely variable. Now that we know what x is equal to this negative 3y plus 5. I'm going to go ahead and put a box around that. I'm going to substitute that into the equation we have not used yet. If you notice, we took the top equation and solved for y, so we're going to plug this into the bottom equation. And because it's x equals, it's going to go in for the x. So we rewrite this equation. We have 2 times x, so 2 times, now instead of this x right here, we're going to replace it with that negative 3y plus 5. And then we'll just keep writing the rest of the equation, minus 3y equals 1. So we just substituted one equation into the other one. That's why it's called substitution. Now we just have a regular equation to solve. Anytime you have parentheses, we'll go ahead and distribute. So we have negative 6y plus 10 minus 3y equals 1. You might have some like terms to combine, so we can go ahead and put those together. A negative 6y and a negative 3y give us a negative 9y. Bring down your plus 10 is equal to 1. And then we just keep solving for y. Subtract 10. So negative 9y equals negative 9. And then our last step, divide both sides by negative 9. And y equals a positive 1. So, when you solve a system of equations, your goal is to find the ordered pair that's a solution for both equations. If we were graphing this, it would be the one spot where your two lines crossed. So you're going to have an x and you're going to have a y for your answer. We just figured out that the y is a 1. So now how do we figure out the x value when you know what the y is? So you can go back up to this equation right here where we solve for that lonely variable x. X equals negative 3y plus 5. Well, we want to know what x is, so let's look at this, and we know that y is now a positive 1. So we'll do negative 3 times 1 plus 5. Negative times 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 5 is a positive 2. So x equals positive 2. And there's our solution for our system of equations.